you would see your pending invitations here, which would allow you to either send a new invite or delete the invite if you change your mind about inviting them to an account. Now, they would receive an email inviting them to that account. They would sign up and automatically they'll be given an account. Now, in members, you have to add them to a sub account for them to be able to see any of your work. So in my default sub account, for example, okay, I'm the admin, so I'm giving this automatically. But you can just say add sub account and pick one of your sub accounts and save that. So the use of having this add to sub account is you are able to send invites to clients, for example, and you restrict them to just the particular sub account related to their work, and they wouldn't be given access to any other sub account within your account. So that's team. And then jump to account settings. You do the usual stuff, change your email, change your full name, change your password if you need to, and delete your account if you also want to. Now, deleting your account will completely remove everything. We would have no record of you. We would delete all of your contacts, all of your funnels, everything. Now, back to the dashboard so that we can talk about funnels and pages. Now, where I have list of funnels, I can add a new funnel. Yeah, this gives me an idea of what date I created the funnel, if it's online or offline, and how many pages I have in that funnel, and I can also delete that funnel. So let's add a new funnel. So let's call this funnel 2. Now when a funnel is created, now you're within that funnel. So you can see here we have switch site / funnel. You can jump from one funnel to the other. So it's easy for you to go from one funnel to another one. Now, in here you have pages. This is where you create your pages either from scratch, from templates, or by importing it from a URL. We have analytics, which will give you details on each page views, opt-ins, sales. We also have domains inside each funnel, so you're able to customize. You're giving a Funneljoy URL. You can change that to a subdomain. All you do is just type that in there and save. Or you can add your own custom domain by routing to our DNS record and putting that in here and saving it. Yeah, so that way when people visit, for example, www.funnel2.com, and I save that and I route this domain to this DNS record, anyone that visits this, my funnel will pretty much be loaded up. Then you have site / funnel settings. Here you can change the name of your funnel. You can switch it online or offline. You can delete this funnel and you can add global scripts. Now, what global scripts are, so an example of this would be maybe, I would say, Google Analytics. Now, these are scripts that you want to be present on every page within that funnel. So you don't want to have to remember to add it to each and every page. You can just add it to the global script for this funnel. So any page that is created within it would automatically have that script embedded. So an example to use this for would be maybe a chat application, or like I said, Google Analytics. So back to pages. You create a new page. Let's call this page 1. Now, Funneljoy gives you the option of 2 editors. We have a freeform editor, which is basically a drag and drop editor, and we have a block-based editor, which is more restricted. So you have to put things in structure. You have to put things in columns. Now, the reason for 2 editors, people prefer one over the other. in Funneljoy, the block-based editor is the advanced editor. So it's more for people who already know what web design is and how to design websites. It would be more of an easier editor for them than the drag and drop. But drag and drop is pretty straightforward for everyone. Anyone can use that. Again, in terms of importing a page, you would be stuck with a block-based editor, the advanced editor, because things have to be structured since those pages are not created within Funneljoy. So the way to do that, page 1, and I pick freeform editor, I save that, and I'm taken to the templates. So these are lists of templates that we have within the software. We're adding more every day, and you can either pick one of these templates or you pick you start from blank. Now we have different types of pages that you can create within Funneljoy: landing pages or opt-in pages, sales order pages, webinar pages, and 404 pages. So if we use the example of a landing page, and then I can preview this. Yeah, so I can preview this, and if this is what I want to go with, bear with me, still loading up. Yes, so if this is what I want to go with, then I can say, okay, let's use this. So I go back to templates and I click use this. Now, this loads up this template for me in the freeform editor. So I'm able to customize it to the way I want to. Now, in the editor, we have a bunch of things here. On the left is your elements. Now, you can toggle this off or on depending on if you want to have a full screen. You can also close your style manager, which is this on the left, on the right. You can close that. It goes in there, open panel, and you have your style manager. And then you have different elements. So button, checkbox, countdown, image, think of anything. So if you want, for example, an image, say I select this, I want this canvas, I want to work within this canvas. And let's say I want to add a countdown timer. So just clicking that adds the countdown timer to the editor. I can then customize this, so I can reduce the size a bit. Yeah. Now, this tab opens up and it gives us a few options. We can remove, we can clone, we can arrange it. If, for example, you want this to be here, but you want it to be behind, for example, you can click that and move it behind. Yeah. If I take this away, okay, and then I can open this in the style manager. So by clicking edit object, I can open it in the style manager, and then I can do a bunch of things with the countdown. So I can say this is an evergreen countdown. I want it to end at so time. Since it's evergreen, I can pick a time zone. I can change the skin from I can also change the countdown color as well, so that everything is reflected in here. At the top of the editor, we have a bunch of settings as well. So we have page settings. What this allows you to do is set what you want as the page title, what you want as the 5 icon, what you want as your keywords, your description, if you want any of the search engine bots to follow or index,